Hello. I am starting my broadcast right now. I'm broadcasting on uh two things. And hold on, let me just get this set up here. So oops, hold on. There you go. Hello. Trying to get the technical stuff together. You know how that is when you're the one person production. It can be a minute. So, hi, how are you doing? It's me, Alexis, today with Holistic Pathways, and we are here today to talk about one of my favorite things that I love, that everybody else loves it, but I love it, and that is wheatgrass. So, I enjoy a good 2 to 4 ounce shot of wheatgrass every morning. Sometimes it's divided into two different things. Like I'll take 2 ounces in a shot. I'll take another 2 ounces and add it to my morning energy drink, which I will talk about in a few minutes. But I love wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is one of the closest things to the plasma in your blood. And as someone who's anemic, that's music to my ears because anything that can pump my blood up is good. But it's also very good for a lot of different things. It can help with your digestion as long as you don't take too much. You can overdo the wheatgrass so you don't want to. It's a good pick-me-up. It gives you energy, which is why I make my energy drink with it because it really boosts your energy. You can feel it going. You can feel the vibrancy in the life. One of the places, the best place right now, I used to go to a place when I lived in New York. I used to always go to 14th Street in Union Square, the market. There was the wheatgrass guy. He had a big old yellow bus to get my wheatgrass fresh. Now that I'm in Atlanta, this is the brand I like. It's Bonnie's. I hope you can see it. It's Bonnie's Green Star wheatgrass. He's homegrown indicator. His particular wheatgrass is certified to be actually more nutritious. So if you think you guys is nutritious already, but his is actually certified to be more nutritious. It's the way he grows it and the way that he does it. So I'm putting it a little bit closer. If you can see it, you can screenshot it. I will put the information in the comments about it. I get my green grass at Juices Wild. Was it Go Wild Juices or Juices Wild? No, Juices Wild, right here in Buford, off for 20. Great guy, great shop, very knowledgeable, and you can get really good and fresh juice, which everybody wants and loves. Fresh smoothies. He makes awesome smoothies, not just juice. He also makes awesome smoothies that are really good. And not only would you walk away with great smoothies, but also a lot of knowledge of what's to help you with your health. So these are the two things that are like my go-tos right now. And to get this, it's good so you can go get it from him. But if you're in the Buford area, please shop at Juices Wild, right off of 20, where the big lots used to be. It's right where the Dunkin' Donuts and I think the Tilted Cavern is, but it's right off 20. But you can look it up on Facebook. You can look it up on Instagram. I believe it's Go Wild Juices. I will put that information also in the comments so you can get. So once again, the good thing about this Omega Cold Press 365 is the fact that you can do wheatgrass. Now, I used to do wheatgrass with a hand crank, which, is good. Get a good workout during the day, cranking that wheat juice. But this is faster. And I'm all about being easy and fast to help you keep your healthy habit. And wheatgrass really is a kind of a healthy habit that you need to keep. Now, I know it's hard to get used to it. A lot of people do not get used to wheatgrass. They're like, ugh, it's grass. It's disgusting. But if you get really good wheatgrass, it does have a sweetness to it. But if you're someone who's into sugar, you're not going to taste it. I'm going to tell you straight up out the box, you're not going to taste it. It's not going to be sweet to you. It's going to be bitter because your mouth is probably used to artificial kind of sweetening. And even if it's used to natural sweetening, it's probably too much of that natural sweetening. So you probably won't have that taste, but you can always chase it. So if you you have your thing of wheatgrass, and then you always start small. Start with an ounce. Start with a half ounce. You know, you don't have to juice as much as I'm juicing because I just juice a lot because I drink a lot. But start small. Then chase it. Suck on a lemon. Drink a little water. Suck on an orange. Suck on a pineapple. Chase it with something, and so that you can still get the nutrients from wheatgrass, but you don't have that taste in your mouth. It's like any shot. You know, if you drink and you take a shot, just take it back, throw it out, and you're good. And wheatgrass is the same thing. Now, I told you about my wheatgrass. So the story behind my wheatgrass energy drink is this. When I was in New York, I used to work on 52nd Street. And we had the Jumbo Juice. So if anybody knows what Jumbo Juice is, we had Jumbo Juice there. And they used to do their wheatgrass fresh. And they also do their orange juice fresh. Well, at the time, I did not drink milk. So I was like, okay, I don't drink milk. So what do you have? So they had a matcha smoothie that didn't have any milk in it. So I said, oh, it was just orange juice and matcha green tea. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we add some wheatgrass to that? So they were like, yeah, we could do that. You know, it's going to cost you some money. And it did. But they did that. So I had it's orange, fresh squeezed orange juice, matcha green tea. And you want to get the good matcha. You know the good ceremonial matcha green tea. You don't want to get you don't want to get the cheap stuff. You know, good matcha may cost you just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it may cost you a little bit. So you want to make sure that you get good matcha. You get the most out of it. Now with me and my wheatgrass, sometimes because it can be a little wet, I will pass it through again to make sure that I get all the juice I can out of it. And so there you go. That was my wheatgrass. Didn't take long, and it's done. So like I was saying, back to the story. So I said, well, let me try this. So I got matcha green tea, fresh squeezed orange juice, and I added 2 shots of wheatgrass. And like, the big 20 ounce thing, because they fill it with ice and all that good stuff. And let me tell you, when I just took a sip of that, I felt the energy. I felt it like flow. I was like, whoa. It was like, and I'll say, you got orange juice, so there's some sugar in there. But it is natural sugar, so it's not like, But I was like, wow, that is some serious, like, woo, right through you. Just open my brain, open my mind. I was like on the move. I was walking to work. I was like working. My work went through real quick. I was like, well, this is the thing. Started ordering it every time I went to work. I didn't order it every day. I just ordered it every time I went to work, which was like twice a week when I did that job. And come to find it's so funny because I started ordering it and then other people started ordering because they started hearing it. They're like, well, what does she got? I was like, oh, this is just some orange juice and wheatgrass and matcha tea. It's their matcha tea thing. And you just add some 2 ounces of wheatgrass or 1 ounce, depending on what you do. And I'm telling you, it gives you energy. Because people want to get stuff that gives them energy. And at the time, I was also trying to wean myself off of coffee. I'm a Starbucks girl. So coffee and Starbucks is it. I was trying to get off of that. So I said, well, let me try the orange juice. Girl, boy, I can tell you, right through me. I never felt so energized in all my days. And coffee did not do that for me. And so I started drinking that. And so that's my energy drink. It's, I had some kooky name for it, like, I don't know. I can't remember it now. But if I figure it out, I'll let you know next time. So this is my wheatgrass. It wasn't a lot. It's almost about 4 ounces of all that wheatgrass. It's about almost 4 ounces, maybe more like 2. And then you just put it in a cup and you take it in a shot. And I didn't get the cup, so let me just get a second. And get my shot glass, my strainer. Gotta be a bit more prepared. Okay, take it. That's 1 ounce. And we take it, the 1 ounce. Here we go. So good. So good. And then we do the 2 ounce. So it's almost, I think it's about 1.5. So all that wheatgrass was about 1.5 ounces. And it was good. It's good. And I told you, it has a kind of sweetness to it. It doesn't really taste like grass. One of the reasons is when you harvest the wheatgrass, you don't wait till it's like tall blades. You wait till it's like just, just coming up, and then you harvest it. So you don't have that real bitter, grassy taste, And plus, I'm used to eating a lot of green drinks, so, once you get used to the green drinks and get off some of that sugar, you'll like it. I guarantee. So, number 2, that's your shot, your boost for the day. Wheatgrass. Love it. So, we have done that. Now, I will keep my little wheatgrass juice in there, and we will move on to my celery. So now, we're going to the celery. And I'm doing my celery a little bit different because I will be adding, normally I don't add anything, but I think I'll be adding a knob of turmeric and a knob of ginger to it. So good morning, Seth. What's up? Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right, go. This is my son, Seth. He did his workout for the day. So now he's ready to, I'll take care of that in a minute. Go ahead. So, excuse me. So I have my celery, and we're going to start with the celery for the day. And I'm pushing it in, pushing it through. This did not take long, as you can see. Even though this is a longer video, I won't do the whole thing, but this is me doing my thing. And I add a little turmeric, ginger, and let that go. And that's what I'll be doing today. It's a little bit different. I'm adding a little bit something to it. It's an experiment. I'm trying out to see how it does. And this is day 3 of my celery juice. So today's thing was wheatgrass, celery juice. I love both of those things. It's a way to get more veggies into your system. But if you don't want to do all this and you need an easier way to do that, that's why I always recommend Juice Plus. And I will put that also in the comments, the link to that. The reason why I like Juice Plus, it's a whole food. So you're getting this without doing all this work. It's 8 pills. So it's 8 pills a day that give you this. And including your omegas, and full spectrum omegas too. Not just 6 and 3, but 6, 3, 9, 5, and 7, which is always good to have. So if you want to try something new, and you're like, I don't want to be doing all this work, then get your Juice Plus. You'll get 30 fruits and vegetables a day. Over 30 fruits, at least over 30 fruits and vegetables a day. And it's a simple way to incorporate more veggies in your diet without having to do a whole lot of work until you build up to it. Because I do think you should do some things naturally, and that is natural, but I'm talking about organically, juicing, eating more vegetables in your diet, having your plate be more vegetables. If you look on TikTok, I did a plate. I had scallops and risotto, and I had mushroom truffle risotto, and I had green beans. And if you look on my plate, most of my plate was the green beans. So you should have more veggies on your plate. So please put more veggies on your plate. But until you get to that point where you're putting more veggies on your plate, try the Juice Plus. It out. Okay? So thank you for joining me today. Hi, Kathy. I want to say hi, Kathy, for joining. I'm glad to see you. And this was the video for today. I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining me. And y'all have a great day. Goodbye.